Time of KCC T20 Challengers League A into its third edition. It is Almala Exchange taking on Cochin Hurricanes. We're joined here with both the captains, and to oversee the toss, we have our match official, Mr. Khalid Shakil, with us. Arun will spin the coin and Rajit will call.
100.
And the news from the toss is Cochin Hurricanes winning it and deciding to have a bowl first. Edition. It is Cochin Hurricanes taking on Almala Exchange. In the toss, we first delivery, Finney to Rajesh. Outside the off. There he goes for the big one there, Vishal. That has gone the distance, and that might be the first maximum for Almala Exchange as expected. And that's missed everything, and that's going to race away to the boundary ropes. The batsmen. He goes for another big one here. The ball is a long way in the air, and that will sail out of the ground for another maximum from Vishal's bat. That's another terrific strike, and that's going to be another maximum from Vishal's bat. What a sweet coming in. That's cleaned him up. Johar has struck here, and that's a very good strike from Nitin Saldana. He gets off the marker with a classy stroke. Beautiful square drive from him. And that's Finney to Nitin. He's played that in the air chance, and that's going to be the end of Nitin Saldana. He started off with a brilliant coming in. Back to Rajesh on strike. That is easy pickings for Rajesh. As number 4 from Johar, 2 runs. That's played over the cover region, and that's a clean strike from Rajesh. What a good hit that is. 2 deliveries remain in the show from Johar. He's gone for the big one again, and that's a clean strike from Rajesh. Looks like that's going to be. Jackson strikes it beautifully, and that's going to be a boundary for Jackson as Finney comes. That's a good strike, and that's going to be a max. Trying to create that pressure on the batters of Almala Exchange, the new bowler. That is a good effort from the keeper, diving to his right, and that is raised away to the boundary ropes. Was there any bat involved? No bat. That's worked away nicely. The chase is on for the fine leg fieldsman. He might be able to get his foot to the ball. In fact, the ball rolls over, and that's going to be a boundary. That was very nicely fast for Almala Exchange as they move on to 88 now. That's in the air and straight into the hands of the fielder, making no mistake. That's played in the air, and that's taken very nice. That's very nicely played, which was an offer. He went through with that stroke and cleared the infield. What a strike. That is beautiful looking stroke that from Shinu, the fielder. Not able to. Dances down the track. He's looked to go for the big one. Has found the fielder. That's a good. That's a good strike. Easy pickings. Poor delivery. And he gets hit for a boundary. That was. That's a powerful strike, slightly short of length, and Shinu says thank you very much to deposit that over the mid-wicket region. Is gone Straight into the hands of the fieldsman, and Finiturian makes no mistake. There you go, he's made the connection, is it? In fact, the ball is in the air. Another chance in the field and has been taken. Satyatsman has had his struggle so far. There he goes for that big heave, and he's got the connection, is it? In fact, the fielder in the long off region. That's uppishly played and over the fielder there, and that's going to be a boundary. Just getting it. That's off the edge, and that will fly away. Wasn't a bad delivery there from Kirti, but off that. Beautifully plays it away in the gap, and that is racing away to the boundary ropes. That's it. Salmal exchange. Final delivery coming in. He goes for the big one there and has got the connection, and that's going to be a maximum finishing off this inning. 173 for the loss of 8 wickets. The top scorer for after 20 overs have been completed. This is the bowling summary. Finiturian 4 overs 38 runs at the proceedings. Swing and a miss, and a no ball has been signalled by the umpire. That's a good strike from Arun Raj. He's got that deposited over the long on region for a maximum. Beautiful. In the air chance, and that has been taken. Almola Exchange is a quality fielding outfit. Any chance? That's a good strike with an offer, and he's put that away with total authority. Finiturian. Strikes him on the path. That's in the air again. This time might fall safely for him away from the fielders, and that races over the boundary ropes as well. That's a powerful strike from Khan Wali. No chance for the fielder to cut that off, and to find it out for every run that they've scored so far. That's a very good delivery. Beautifully bowled. Nirmal with that slow one. Getting. That's played uppishly and straight into the hands of the fielder. Satyanathan. Variations going on. Picked up a wicket of a slower delivery. This one is a slow one. That's been struck well. The fielder will not be able to stop that. That's a confident strike. In the halfway mark in this run chase, Cochin Hurricanes. That's a good delivery. That's cleaned him up. Nirmal to Kareem, the new batsman. Works it away fine, and that's going to be a boundary. That was very nicely. That's over the infield, and that's going to be a boundary for Kareem. That's played in the air. The fielder comes under that and takes a very good catch. That's going to be. It's off the edge, and that's in the gap as well. That was nicely bowled, but Gohar works it away. That's a good strike. That's uppishly played and straight into the hands of Nitin. That's going to be another wicket, and that's going to be the end. The batsman who let it go through to the keeper. That's again an opportunity, and that's wicket number 2 for Nitin. The keeper. This was come off the edge probably, and that will race away to the boundary ropes. Over number 13 ends 70. That's going to be a leg before wicket, and Prasad strikes it. That's going to be the end of Cochin Hurricanes' inning. Thank you for joining in for the man of the match presentation. Cochin Hurricanes taking on Almola Exchange. A dominating performance there from Almola Exchange to win this game with a big margin of runs. And to give away the man of the match award, we have our match official, Mr. Khalid Shakil, with us. The standout performance from a very talented all-rounder from Almola Exchange. Prasad first up with the ball, getting some quick-fire runs at the bottom of the batting lineup, and then a very decent bowling effort to pick up 2 wickets to win him the man of the match award. Prasad, to come up and collect the award. Well done, Prasad. Good performance again for Almola Exchange. Quality all-rounder this man is. That's it from man of the match presentation. We have more cricket coming your way. Stay tuned with us.